Welcome to a little series showing you the history of the White House,
home of the U.S. president. The White House is also, as many people have learned recently, the centerpiece of an extension of buildings comprising the president's and staffers' offices. It didn't start like this, though. It grew and grew to this scale over 200 years. Let's roll back time. Here's just its outlines, on the little hill where it is, as that hill might have looked when they started work on it in 1791. The first Congress, which was still in Philadelphia in 1790, passed a law that the brand new USA would have a purpose-built capital city, and that it would be built right in the middle of the new country. That was a compromise between arguing groups who wanted the new nation's capital to be in Virginia, or New York City, or Philadelphia. President George Washington hired the Frenchman, Pierre L'Enfant, to plan the layout of this brand new city for the brand new USA. And Washington also chose the exact spot, a 10-mile by 10-mile square of land donated by Virginia and Maryland, which straddled the Potomac River. The French layout guy also planned a president's palace, which is not what was built. This is what the monstrosity he envisioned would have looked like. Our first president insisted, though, that it, full stop, should absolutely not look like the home of any of the absolute power-type rulers, that the building should reflect more the basic humility of the leader of democracy. So he had them limit the size to just the area of the hill excavated for the cellar. Construction commenced in 1792 with the brick and stone foundation. The walls of the building were also built of brick. Then they mounted blocks of sandstone from a quarry down the river. To this day, the outer walls of the house are still those same sandstone blocks. The surface of the blocks in this model are from photos of the actual stones. Then they whitewashed it, and voila! Thomas Jefferson, our third president, was the second one to live in it. And he made some additions, most notably this wine cellar just off the western side of the house. It ended up becoming the beginning of what became the West Wing over time. For the wine cellar, they dug a pit 16 feet deep, lined it with bricks, and filled it with big blocks of river ice. The wine nicely chilled in the above ground part. It looked like this for about 25 years. What happened to it after that? Well, in the War of 1812, a British regiment marched on Washington, D.C. and burned it almost down. It got fixed up, and over the next few years, a few shacks used for storage near the wine house that Jefferson had built were converted into permanent structures, all united under a walkway, the birth of the West Wing. On the eastern side, the side recently demolished without consultation from historians or archaeologists or anyone by Mr. Trump, stables and servants' quarters were similarly stitched together. Voila, the East Wing. Then in 1823, construction began on a grand portico on the south side of the house, designed by James Hoban, the Irish architect who designed the house itself too. The thing most people probably don't know is that the house was cut into the side of a hill. Hold up, I don't think we gave the East Wing its due. That's where it was. Cut into the side of a hill. And for decades, the main entrance was across a wooden bridge over the gap between the hill and the house. This was rebuilt with stone, and that formed the base of a grand new portico on the main, or north entrance, in 1829. More on the evolution of the West and East Wings in the next part, made in Sketchup on a Mac.